Okay, hello. I think I have everything working this time, but it's also entirely possible that I do not because, I'm not the best at any of this. I think I figured out the captions. I have to check. Like, I don't even know how to check when I'm not live, but maybe I don't have them on. Maybe I don't have them on because the CC button isn't there. But I swear I have web captioner open. Oh man, I don't understand. I will never understand this. Never will understand this. Anyway, the last VOD, I checked my music like 12 times and it was still too loud. I don't know if I was too quiet or if I changed the settings slightly or I don't know exactly what happened, but it was too loud and it was not fun to watch. So if anyone has problems with that, please let me know. I'm just putting a message out on one of the Discords I'm in because hopefully some people will come. I don't know. Oh, look here, captions are on. I should edit my stream and say captions are on because they work today. I fixed it. Let me know if they don't work correctly or anything. But they should be on, even if they're not the best. Let's close that. So let me know if anything's wrong. But this is what we worked on last stream. And I could have pushed it a little bit more, but I ran out of patience and stuff. I think that the hair came out really well. And the little dudes came out pretty well too, if you look at them. And I didn't start out muted today, so that's quality because I was muted for like a full 5 minutes. And I said on my first stream, I was like, hopefully I don't do that, but I did. Anyway, the next story that we are working on is the Goose Girl. It was voted on last week. It's due on Monday. I'm trying to be a little bit more creative with how they look because I think when we think of the Goose Girl, we think of the Swan Princess, which I think was a mix of a whole couple different stories, mostly the traveling companion and stuff like that. I'm stalling. This is a general thing that I do a lot, that I stall, that I don't want to do. Once I get started, I'll be good, but like for right now. So the only thing about the Goose Girl that stood out was that she had silver hair and that she had a head wrap, which I assume back whenever the Grimm brothers lived, they used to not wash their hair so much. Instead, they wore like clean cotton around their hair that they changed like twice a day. And so we're just trying to play with that. I just think of African American culture and stuff when I think of head wraps. Even though way back when everybody wore head wraps because they didn't wash their hair because there wasn't really clean water. But we won't talk about that for too long because I am not the best at history, to be honest with you, and I only have like secondhand information, so my information is probably wrong half the time. Oops. Again, if you're seeing layers change, it's because I have my references open in a different window, and so you'll see them change sometimes when I when I move that around. Where's this layer? Did I paint like what? Oh, there it is. Okay. Take that off for the time being. We actually lost power yesterday, so I'm just kind of hoping that we don't today. Hold on, I need to cough and I don't want to blow anyone's ears out. Okay, I'm back, sorry. But we lost power yesterday very unexpectedly. It was like a very mild storm, and it was a weird time for us to lose power. I went kind of crazy. I don't usually go that crazy when we lose power. But yesterday, I was not in the mood for it. I needed people to go away. I'm not sure about this color scheme, and this duck, I was looking up goslings, and there's just this crazy looking duck, and so I did this guy after him. I don't know if he'll actually stay in there, but he might stay in there. It's always rough when you're first starting. You're like, what the heck am I doing? I have such rough, flat colors because I don't take the time to sketch right. So it's always a fun time. Again, if the music is too loud, just let me know. It's always one of those awkward things. Like, I can't really hear it myself. I have it turned down a little bit because it's just, it blows your ears out if it's too loud. But yesterday's was unpleasant, like I said. Not yesterday's, Thursday's was unpleasant to listen to. So hopefully you guys will let me know if there's anything wrong with it. I never know where to put my references. Like, it's a rough one. That's gonna have to be turned down a lot. It's surprising how some of the lighter colors, like, are so light on a multiply layer, and then there's like these ones which are horrendously dark. Let's see here. Clip that just so that doesn't need to be clipped. This does, thank you. Still relatively new at art, so, and I get very distracted very easily from what I'm working on. Like, I was just talking about how the power went out and I didn't want to deal with it, but you know, today we're gonna have a chill stream because at about 9:30, currently it's 5:20 for me in the morning, at about 9:30 I went to a craft fair with my nephews who are hilarious at craft fairs. I've only seen my older nephew at craft fairs because my younger nephew was born like just as the pandemic started, and so I don't think I've seen him at a craft fair yet. I wonder what, am I using like fall or something? I usually have a custom color set for these things, but I guess I don't for this one. So I just didn't take the time, which is fine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see the little ones at a craft fair because they're hilarious. My cousin's husband is hilarious at them. It's going to be one of the larger events that we've been to since the pandemic started because we're all crazy in terms of trying to stay safe. But because they can't be vaccinated because they're both under 5, so they don't even qualify for the vaccine yet. I'll try to be extra careful because they deserve us to be careful. But hopefully they're funny to see. Last time there was this little like bell because there's like a white elephant table, and my nephew was just hilarious with it. He just kept dinging it. And he didn't want it, but like he thought it was the coolest thing. It was really funny. Not sure where I'm going with this. This is actually one of the more ambitious pieces that I've done for this specific challenge because I'm doing a full body. Not that I'm like bad at full bodies, but this is a different pose for me than I would normally do. And I'm making her eyes a different color because I did brown the other day, and if you do the same thing too many times, you get bored. So that's why I did brown eyes on my other girl. Just trying to... I always do this. If you notice me trying to draw and nothing's coming up, it's because I've used the previous brush as an eraser and turned it to transparent. And then it doesn't work because it's transparent. So clearly it wouldn't. I do that a lot, and then I'm like, what's the problem? Did nothing wrong. Oh, I should have been putting these in a different... Oh, man. I do a lot of... I have to, like, for... I haven't even done the thumbnails for my next couple, which are gonna be... they're gonna be for Wednesday and Friday. I haven't even done the thumbnails for those yet. Probably should be on flat colors already, but I'm not. But I'm probably gonna try and switch up a little bit. I've been doing a lot of front views. It just has been what I've been drawn to, which is nice enough, but when that's all you're doing, it's not ideal. Not ideal. I don't know why I tend to work on eyes first, but I do. I think because it kind of makes the piece a little bit. What color is this? That's fine. Oop. My pencil has this kind of multiply feature, so if I go over things too much, they become a problem. I might have to use a different pen for this. So that is not what I want. Oh, again, using an eraser. It's not bad. I'm not mad at that. Problem is integrating it into the entire thing. Needs to be a little bigger than that. I tend to have my eyes a little bit too big. I think that's from, I started it with like chibis. Started drawing chibis. So like they always have the huge eyes that take up like half the face. But I can still draw those, they're just not my preferred not my preferred thing anymore. Duplicate. My cheating that I do, the only cheating that I do, is doing this on front-facing drawings. If you're seeing in chat, I do have a music program, and the way that I can use it for free is that it posts the songs in chat, which is really nice because then you don't have to worry about posting all the links or whatever. So I did try, what is it, Epidemic Sound, and I did not like that. That's very red. I'm gonna choose a color that probably is not on my thing. It's hard with unusual hair colors, like silver, because you're like, what color do I do? Eyebrows. Because I don't have unusual hair, I never know. Prefer them to match? You prefer them to be dark? Do you prefer them? I don't know. Also, if you have any opinions on this drawing, feel free to leave them in chat, because I'm more than willing to listen to feedback. I don't tend to have a end vision in mind. Like, this is literally these flat colors. This is literally all I have in my brain right now, because my brain doesn't tend to understand mental imagery so well. And I'm very bad at composition and all that different stuff, so still relatively new at art. I've only been doing it for, I think we're at 6 months at this point, which is crazy. It's like when you talk about how long the pandemic has been going on and you're like, yeah, it's been 2 years almost. Crazy. So crazy. I guess I'm really bad at noses. This one is pretty good for all things considered, but I'm bad at noses, so I probably should do that quickly before. Oh, I also never did any sort of highlights on this poor thing. I cheat a lot at, I don't know if you'd call it cheating, but I do kind of cheat in terms of, I use screen and multiply to do my shading, so that I don't have to pick out a color. Just use the same color. The same. What would orange do, I wonder? I don't think I hate that. Well, I mean, this side is a little bit. It's kind of nice, to be honest. Kinda nice. I have to fix her hair. She needs some ears too. Ears are always difficult. Just remember one day my sister came home and she was taking like a genetics class or something. I don't know, maybe biology. Could have been high school biology for all I know. And there's like 2 types of ears, the ones that are like connected at the bottom and the ones that kind of go down and then connect. And apparently my whole family, which is just the 4 of us, you'll have the like connecty ears, which is, I guess those ones are rare or something, I don't know. But it was funny because we were none of us had ever paid attention to our ears until that moment. Just turned that back on. Don't want that, thank you. Thank you, appreciate you. I don't know what I'm listening to be honest with you. I just throw something on. The one that I want is indie, and that's not available for people who are not at a premium subscription, because I changed things around. I had it the first stream. Now I do not have it anymore, which is sad. Oh, this is not even on the right one, that's why. Very light. Not bad. Okay, I gotta do a nose. Just completely sidetracked myself. I gotta do a nose. I tried to do the nose on the other one. Wow, this is very helpful. Extraordinarily helpful. Let's see. I just tend to do wider noses, not because of any sort of racial thing, but because I have a wider nose, and so clearly I relate to that a little bit. I don't even know if the nostrils would show necessarily on this nose. Here, not that big. I am paying attention to chat if anybody wants to say anything. You do not have to. I just am paying attention if you want to. Noses are hard, man. I always struggle with them. She's gonna look tired for time, just in case you are worried about that. That just is what happens with my people, as I do the base shading of where the eyes go, and then they just look tired until I fix it. That was not right. Okay. I don't know. Does it look good? I don't know. Wow, that's way too light. Look okay now? It's kind of squished almost. But I don't. Is it too squished? It might be. Take these two. Let's see if we move these. Oop, these three. Yeah, that's better, I think. Personally, I think that's better. In my last stream, there was some sort of weird noise that was going on. So if you guys are hearing a weird noise, I gotta figure out what it is, and I couldn't figure out after the fact. So please let me know if you do hear any weird noises. That's a little too long. I think that's right. She's cute. She's already coming together. Okay. What was I thinking for the mouth? Just a closed mouth? Okay. That's fine. Sometimes I get to a point where I really stall for a bit because I just don't want to move on. So, sorry if I do get to that point. I'm not trying to bore anybody. I just have trouble. Like, it looks good. Let me just stop here because I'm gonna ruin it otherwise. Always draw the lips too small too. Those might actually be too good. They'll be good. They're kind of really red, but I don't mind it. She's kind of an icon. With her silver hair. I don't hate that. Let's see. Once again, I'm on transparent. That's why this is like this. Maybe. Then we also need this. That. And something like it really doesn't stand out against her skin too well. I mean, it looks good up close. Let me look at it in black and white. I wonder if this will go over the whole thing. Just the skin from where I put it. It's too similar, but I also still need to work it into the skin. But it still might be too similar in color. Let's see, back here. Screen. Back here, not on top. Does that do anything? Not really. Does nothing. I have to change the color of these lips. I don't hate them though. She looks sad. I really like the color of those lips, but they're just not quite. Let's see what I can do in terms of grab this color a little bit lighter like this. Too light, maybe. go darker too. Just trying to distract myself with something that I like that. I think I do like that one. So her face still needs some work, but honestly, it's mostly there. So maybe work a little bit on the body. This folder is huge. Just are like, wow, I did a terrible job. Oh well, oh, I get it. This is so messy. So messy. I can't promise that this is going to be the most amazing illustration ever, but it will be the best of my ability. Considering I don't have that much. Man, I really should start putting the face on a separate layer, but that requires more effort at this point that I'm willing to put in. Is it this one? I'd rather just fix it later, you know? Sorry, I get a little bit weird when people get up. Ooh. People get up, I get a little bit weird. So everybody's up now, because nobody knows that I'm streaming, because I'm a little crazy child that doesn't want people to know for some reason. But everybody should be up at this point, so it shouldn't be a problem. Why am I having trouble with this? Sorry, I try not to move my screen too much, but I'm just having trouble getting this today for some reason. I'm gonna need a quick bathroom break soon, because I stream early in the morning and just had a large cup of coffee and a large cup of water, and that is not ideal for sitting here for a couple hours. Let me think about this. I need to get my reference. Oh, where is... Oh, I turned it off. That's what's going on. Okay. Actually don't need to do a lot of this because I do have a shirt going on here. Well, it's not right in the right places right now. I do have a shirt going on here. Hold on 1 minute while I take a bath and a break real quick. 1 minute. Okay, I am back. Hopefully everything is still working. You check the closed captions and you're like, why do they say that? But we're good. Okay. I don't know if that's still. I need to do the shirt. Like, I'm not the best at clothing. I'm pretty good at skirts. But regular clothing, I'm not the most ideal at. Hold on, hopefully this doesn't make too many bad noises as I transform my laptop back into tablet. Okay. We'll fix this shirt and hope that that we can get a good I just feel like, you know, I should have the head on a different layer. Definitely should have the head on a different layer. Like, I feel like this shirt should be behind the head. Unfortunately, I did not make it easy for myself here. This is probably gonna have some sort of foldy thing. What exactly that is, couldn't tell you. But it probably will have some sort of foldy thing. Maybe we don't do that yet. Girl, I'm referencing this from the sleeves are like this. And I'm not mad at that necessarily because less folds and stuff. Ooh. Yes, I totally wish to move my brushes. That was exactly what I wished to do. What else is going on that I can talk about for a bit? Tomorrow, if you guys are interested, which is Sunday the 14th, a poll will be going up for a future drawing on my Instagram, which is the same as this, and I'll probably be doing it in about a week that I'll be working on that exact drawing. Should I check what it is? I don't really feel like moving things. It might be Tom Thumb and something else. I am doing Thumbelina for one of my drawings, which I have to do some thumbnails for and figure out a little bit better. But, not yet. Why are these above those? That's odd. Like way down here. Maybe not all the way down. Okay. What else is going on that's interesting? This is below this shirt, I think. You can come down here. Thank you. We're going to be setting up for Thanksgiving soon, which is going to be fun because we're setting up one of our living rooms to be another dining room because we're having way too many people. Everyone's vaccinated and everyone's safe. We hardly see anyone, but just a lot of people coming over for Thanksgiving. The thing about the Goose Girl is, like, one of my favorite children's stories is actually The Ugly Duckling. So this isn't really similar in any way, but I do have a special place in my heart for goslings or of any kind, because they're just sweet little things. A lot to be learned from stories like this. Starting to clean things up. I never flip these. What would happen if I flipped this? Nothing good. Nothing good comes of that. She looks not great, but it's fine. I always wait to flip until the last minute and then it looks wrong. I don't quite understand. I don't understand at all, like, Twitch dashboard. You just look at it, like, I don't know. Am I one of the viewers? I think I am. Does Nightbot count? Maybe. At least another TV Twitch viewer came and went, because that's a bot. I have to ban them from my channel. Because they're here every time, and I guess they're in a lot of different chats, that, like, it's just a bot trying to get you places. Gotta go back to her skin, because otherwise this is gonna be an impossible task. But which one is her skin? Okay, quality. Shading's a bit rough always. Why is this so? It's fine, don't worry. It's all going to be just fine. Though we do have to do hands, which is not the most fun. I didn't really sketch them out either, I don't think. Oop. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, I did just squares. And then one sketch them. Need to work on my sketching skills. Why is that like a... I can't imagine why this would go like that. Always a little bit nervous whenever I do a dark skin tone, because some people get mad about if you're not exactly right. They get a little bit mad at you. Don't need that, but we try to be as inclusive as possible, and to do that you have to do all the skin tones, because they're not just white people in this world. There are all sorts of different colors. Hands are not my strong. If you've been here the whole time, it's just as me. Shading's not my strong suit. Hands are not my strong suit. You know, eyes are not my strong suit. It's not my strong suit. everything. Nothing is right. I have to turn off these pants to better understand. This goes like this. That's how that goes. Does it look crazy? A little bit. Why? I think they need to be a little bit longer. Palm looks too big. So this one is just... This one is bent, that's why it's shorter, but... I really should be doing this in the sketching stage. I think maybe it's the arm, to be honest with you. Maybe the arm should be, again, transparent. Like this. And I think it might look better. Kinda looks like a foot. You look too closely at. Maybe because it's missing the thumb. Did not mean to do that. Nope. Hello? Go away. Don't want you. Oh man, okay. Hold on. Computer is saving. There's something wrong with this. I gotta move. What's wrong with this? Because there is something. I think maybe this has to be transparent again. A little bit thinner. I feel almost like this whole hand needs to be. Is this the right one? Hopefully. Just I'm feeling like this hand is not quite where it needs to be. Looks pretty better. It looks pretty better. That looks a lot better than it did. And then this hand is over here. It has and like this, and like that. Maybe. Arms are just too thick. Doesn't look bad. It doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad. suppose you always wonder when you are an art streamer that's not very big at all, just getting started really, would it be easier to be a gamer? I don't know. I'm not mad at this. Just really your feet that are going to be the problem at this point. I woke up with like such a spring in my step. And now I'm just kind of losing energy. A lot of the problem I have is I really enjoy the process of making these, but I also really enjoy the process of making abstract pieces. And they don't really go together. I'm trying to figure out how to make them work together, but I don't know that I ever will. Might have to have 2 separate accounts on Instagram so that I can do abstract and whatever this would be called. I feel like I was a lot more. I got into it faster with my Briar Rose piece. I was able to just kind of sit down and do it. This one, I'm having a little bit more trouble. I don't know if it's because it's more complex, because I'm not as hyped about it. I don't know, but something's going on, clearly. Might be that the other day I had most of my stream to myself in the morning. Nobody else was up, so it wasn't a problem, or didn't feel like a problem. Today everybody's up. Probably everybody slept weird after our power went out. It's just such a weird time for our power to go out. I don't know if craft fairs are in other areas of the country. I know that they're definitely like thrift stuff. There's that whole huge long thrift, like miles of thrifting in the middle of the country. I don't know if other states have craft fairs. It's when people come and bring their like American Girl clothes that they've made. Like tri-layered cake platters that they made. All handmade stuff. Cards are a big one. For some reason my family loves cards. Like a bajillion of them. My grandmother stocks up every year for her dollar cards at the craft fair. This is not right. This is not right. Maybe something. Not to redo her feet anyway, it doesn't matter. But just doesn't line up right. I don't know if that's her waist. Like, I almost feel like her waist would be taller than I have it currently. Like, there. Maybe. It's funny because I was like thinking about how difficult it is to talk to myself on here, and I was watching a different person. They were like, just remember, YouTubers talk to themselves all day. Yes, they do. They do talk to themselves. I wonder if I even still... I got rid of a bunch of different brushes because they just weren't useful to me anymore. There is one that is certainly useful in its own way. How do people, like, where, like, do people have 12 screens? Like, how do they usually have references on? That's not right. Like here. And then like here. Then we need a blendy thingy. It's good, I think. We also need multiply layer back here. Doesn't have to be this dark, but it does have to be there in some capacity. That's not bad. Truly don't know how much of this I'm gonna get done today, just because for some reason my brain is off in La La Land. But these look like, this looks good, I think. Canvasy texture. Still a lot of work. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Still a lot of work to do on this piece. Her face looks cute though. Her arms are getting somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. Feet look not so great. I don't know why. Some days I have 2 hours where I can do this, and then some days I'm like an hour and I'm like, I need a break. Do we take a quick recess? Quick recess to look at something. Else we'll save this. I didn't have any encoding lag with my last stream, so hopefully we don't have any this stream. Hopefully closed captions are working. I'll probably laugh my butt off when I look at what they actually say. But they're there. I mean, they're there. They actually look pretty good in terms of when I'm looking at my stream. I mean, I think they're looking pretty good. Sometimes they miss out on some of the stuff, but currently pretty okay. But we'll look at, I did a really weird thing yesterday. I was in a weird place. Let's see if I can get it really quick. This is what I made yesterday. Couldn't tell you why. I don't know where this is gonna open. Why did I make this? I don't know. And this is what I made yesterday. It's kind of a mess, kind of. This is what I do when I'm trying to do some automatic drawing stuff. Just trying not to think about what you're doing and just letting your subconscious do what it needs to do. So that's what I did yesterday. And this is what I did on Thursday. I'm still really proud of this piece. Very, very proud of this piece. Even though there's still more I could have done on it, it really ended up in a place that I'm happy with. That's good. Just have to look back at this and say, yes, I can get to a point on this other drawing that I'm going to like it. It just is currently not there. I think her hair turned out really well too. I just need a minute break. Just let me take a break. Oh, another TV viewer is back. Hello. It's a bot in case anyone real is out there. It's a bot that I need to get to leave my channel alone. There's this whole list of people that you're supposed to ban. Oh my god, if anyone could see my crazy wire setup with my lavalier mic, my USB headphones, my HDMI cable going to my TV monitor, my phone on my chair, just like waiting for chat, and then just yelling at me, just saying it's too quiet. Like nothing's going on. Yes, I realize nothing's going on. It's not a huge deal. What if I do the background? Will I feel better if I do the background? Doubt it, but if I want to minus this thing, what if I just throw this over here for a minute? Shh. Don't need to talk about that. That's my references that I don't need anyone to comment on because they're not the best. Let's see what we can do in terms of... I have to clean all of these up. I've done a lot of work on them, but like they're still not quite... They're not quite where I would like them to be. Imagine she's sitting in a field. These little ducklings. Probably should make my own grass brush, but I don't know that I'm gonna do that. Got really ambitious once and I was like, I'm gonna delete all of my brushes and make new ones. Because I had too many brushes. I still have too many brushes. I just don't like it that this looks so clean. So anyway, I deleted all my brushes and brush tips. There were 2,000 brush tips on it. Just crazy, just a crazy amount. And then I downloaded more, and now I have 1,000 brush tips again. Because I'm a brush hoarder. I feel like I should be doing some sort of like brown. And then maybe also like a screen of this. But maybe behind. That looks a lot better than whatever that is. I like textures a lot, so adding any sort of texturing is going to make me like something a bit more. Should I do the shirt too? That's a question. That's the shirt. That's the shirt. Let's see what we can do here. Not the best at making shirts like this look like actual fabric, but do our best. bad necessarily, doesn't look good. Considering where we started, we're doing very well, and I'm running out of steam extremely quickly. Extremely quickly. Really jealous of some of these other art streamers who have pretty active chats, and they just are able to interact with their chat a lot. I knew it took them a while to get there, but it just is like, sometimes I wish I had a little bit more of an active chat so that I could have somebody to talk to. But we'll get there. If we keep working at it, we will get there. I'm honestly not sure about this music. Hold on, I'm just gonna look at this on my second monitor, see what I'm seeing. I know that her arms are a little bit of a mess, but her jeans look really good, her shirt looks fine, background looks good, obviously things that are not done yet. Her little goslings, her hair, her headband. I could probably do her headband pretty easily. Or her hair. Her hair could be next. Like I said, I get to these stages where I finish one thing and I'm like, I don't want to touch anything else, even though it's not done. It looks good enough. I don't want to touch anything. That's why I can't have like 8-week-long projects, because I just want to leave everything for a very long time. And then I forget what I'm doing and I'm like, I definitely don't want to touch this at this point. Don't make me go away. I actually will be taking a class, I think Black History Month, and I might be wrong, is in February? Could be wrong. I'm taking a class in January. It's a free class by Lila Rogers. That we're celebrating Black History Month as artists with some prompts and stuff, so I hope that will be fun. I'm taking a class right now where we're talking about why we do art and all that different stuff. I'm having a lot of trouble with it. Luckily I've accessed for a long time, but I'm having a lot of trouble with it. Can I throw these? I need to clean up these layers. I'm always on stream and I'm like just haphazardly throwing layers in. Oops. I haphazardly throw layers in, and then like I just have this mess to come back to that I have to label after the fact. But yeah, I'm currently taking a class I'm struggling a lot with. And hopefully that other one will be fun for me. The Black History Month, because it sounds fun. Let me grab this again. Okay. Not that one, this one. It's hard to say why you do art, in my opinion. Understanding why you do art is sometimes very difficult. Hold on a minute, I have to cough again, and that's not pleasant to listen to. Okay, I don't know why I never, you know why I'm talking? Because I don't ever talk a lot, and on stream, unfortunately, you do have to talk a lot, or people won't show up. Like myself, I will not show up if someone is not talking. You know, I probably should be able to do that for myself, and yet I am not. Again, I was talking about the class I was taking. Hard to understand why you do art. Most of mine involve trying to process feelings, my feelings surrounding things, because I'm not great at understanding my feelings. So a lot of times when I'm doing art, things will come up for me. Like I did a piece that had a ballerina, and I'm not a dancer, but my sister is. I had just seen her, so I have to assume that she is the one who those are for. That ballerina was for. She was feeling some stuff. I had picked up on it, and I drew that for her, I think. Which, you know, it might be nice to get that printed for her for Christmas. That might be an idea. She doesn't know at all that I drew that for her. It's not the best image. I might have to change the colors on it too. I'm not exactly sure that she would be pleased with those in her very small apartment. Just have some weird Christmassy colors. Okay. The general idea here is going to be just lighten this and maybe also take a soft eraser to it. Make it less harsh. Just a general idea here. Is this a hard eraser? Yes. How does that look? How's this? Can't really tell unless you're looking up close at it. Maybe if I turn down. That. What about what's this? I don't know what that one is, but where's... Oh. This is too dark. Is that okay? Not great. I always wonder how they count viewers. Never know. I'll never understand how viewers are counted. Let's see. Multiply. I'm on transparent still. I feel like fingers look like sausages. Just consistently. Doesn't matter exactly what you do. They're always gonna look like sausages in some way. suppose that looks a little bit better. I have to do some more hand practice. That's something that I need to write on my list. I don't want to work on the feet, so I guess it's time for hair. But let me just clean this up a little bit. I'll name them later, but I can fix them a little bit now. Like I'm getting quieter and quieter as time goes on, as I lose my energy. Okay. What's this supposed to look like? So I have no idea. Okay, let me just get rid of that, because that's not going to help me. This one will help me. No. Her hairline's all messed up. Okay. Maybe a little better. Maybe a little bit. Okay. Oh, okay. That's why. Again, I'm doing a little curly haired thing because that's what makes sense to my brain. Though it doesn't really seem to make sense to a lot of people, it's what makes sense to me. I feel like you can get a really good curly hair, not a lot of effort. Might just be me though. Hoping she doesn't look old when I finish this. It's my only hope. You gotta kind of do a lot of wrist movements in this. Not the easiest hairdo to do, but worth it in my opinion. She did have silver hair. It was supposed to be long, but I don't know, shrinkage. No, we do a normal one and we do a little bit of, we want her hair to be a little bit natural. I don't know what it's me saying natural mean. The same thing as I think anyone's. We have it a little bit Einstein-y. I think of like 4C hair and stuff like that when I'm saying natural. Natural hair. She's cute. I think she's really cute, guys. What do you guys? Oh. When the sun rises at 6:30, everything goes to a different color. That's how you tell. How you can tell. Actually, her hair is coming out pretty good. My opinion. My opinion. definitely getting quiet. Gotta make a conscious effort. Oh my god, it looks great. I don't like hyper-realistic hair. I mean, if I could draw it, I probably would like hyper-realistic hair, but I can't draw it. So I'm gonna just say that I don't like it. That makes it true, right? Oh gosh, we got a lot further than I thought we would in an hour and a half. I might have to end early to be, I have to go out at 9:30, and I just run out of energy very quickly because I'm a spoonie. If you don't know what a spoonie is, chronic illness, I guess is the best way to say it, like lupus or chronic fatigue, stuff like that. People that just have a chronic illness, invisible illness. She's cute. Just really is her feet. Maybe we could do a little bit of, I haven't been doing texture on faces so far in any of these. I certainly am willing to, if I have some extra time and I can put off the ducks. I have a lot of brushes. A lot of brushes. Think about this. This one, maybe? Way too big. Is this doing anything for me? Let's see, what about this one? That one's better. I feel like almost she should have some like freckles. You know? Freckles. It's this one. Too big. No, it's really not in the realm of possibilities necessarily. Hold on a minute. Clip Studio is upset with me. I should probably just save all these because it's probably angry because I have 3 unsaved things open. Okay. She's cute. Some prickles on her nose and on her. And then we're gonna erase it with a soft eraser so that we get just what we want. She's a cutie. She is a cutie. Maybe we do her hair thing. Is that this? Okay, I do have to open up. Sorry for the noise, it's coming. I don't know why it does that, but it does. You open up her. I might end up doing a pattern on this, I doubt it. I probably have to modify it a little bit because the flat colors was not entirely right. this a good size? Probably. And here, like this. This. Look at this. Look at this. Right there. There. I need a pen to actually do this correctly. See what we can do here. Look at this. There's a knot here with a little bit in here. There's a knot there. Right here. Here. It's a loop. This is like that. You were right there. Here. And here. Then a little bit on this edge. And right there. Looks good to me. If anyone has anything different to say, please let me know. Then let's do a screen layer. Little, how big is this? Perfect. Here, here, there, up, down, there a little bit right here, there, up, around, down here. Cute. I feel like maybe we do something like this, because it shouldn't be outside of here. Cute. It's left her feet and the goose wings, the goslings. I think that's all that's left. And her eyes actually need some work still, but have any opinions on what we should work on next? Seems like no opinions. I don't know if any of you know Freddie from Why Do You Like BuzzFeed, but I think she has a hair thing like this that it reminds me of her a little bit. She also went blonde recently. I think she's going back to black, but she went blonde recently, so this is a little bit like her. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these feet. Do I just put like a shoe on? I don't plan when I start these things, so then I like get to the rendering phase and I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? Because I didn't plan exactly. Let me see if I had. I think the hands were supposed to cover up the feet. Look how crazy different my sketch is from the actual sketch. Wait, hold on. Sketch. No sketch. Sketch. No sketch. Sketch. No sketch. Crazy. That's crazy. I don't know, we might end really early because I'm losing myself. Maybe we just take a small break. Can you guys, I wonder if you guys can see the time lapse, but I think it's a different window, so it doesn't count. Unfortunate. It's always cool to see a time lapse. But I just do a window capture, so it counts as something different so that I don't actually accidentally dox myself. But definitely looking pretty cool. I don't know if I can put this in. I wonder if I can put time lapses into Clip Studio, if that counts as like an animation or something like that. Probably not. Probably not. Excuse my yawn. I gotta get some like people to hang out with me in here, see if anyone will hang out on my stream if I hang out in their stream. Just as like none of my friends are usually up at the god awful time I'm up, so can't really ask them to get up early to come and watch me do this before work. But I'm sure there are people that grow without any following whatsoever. I just feel very weird sometimes. I lose my energy when I run out of things to talk about. There's just not a lot going on right now. Excuse my yawning. I think, do I do one of the little goslings or do I end stream? I thought about 2 hours before, 2.5 hours before I have to leave to go to that craft fair with my peeps. Why do I have her so small? She's cute. I think she's really cute. Probably want to bring some of the grass in front of the little geese onto her feet and stuff just to finish things off so they don't look copy-pasted. But I think she's a little cutie. She's a little cutie. When I'm looking at chat, it just has like now playing Wherever You Are by Recent Rumors, and that has an arrow, and then there's 3 stars. What do the 3 stars do? Is that like how well it's rated? I don't understand. Whatever, that's fine. What's we doing? What's we doing? The good thing is, tomorrow we have a Sevi stream. It's art by Zvesta. If any of you are interested, and I hang out there and I render, and it usually gets a lot done. Because today is just not one of those days that I'm being really productive. Let's see if I can maybe do one of these little dudes. I'll feel better if I can get one done at least. And I kind of figure out the style of them at least. What is this? The headband. Y'all can go in this folder right there. You can. Where's this? The hair, okay. Y'all can go in this folder. Close. Awesome. Make a folder for these just preemptively. We will grab this color, squish it over here so that I can have my second window to the left of it. That's why there's an awkward blank space, because I have a second window that you cannot see, just in case there's some issues with, I don't understand copyright exactly, but like, I don't want any issues, if possible. I love this dude so much. I really do love this dude. Hello? Oh, I did it on the second layer. Merge them. No need to have two. Okay. Something like that. Something like this. I think he's a little more round. It doesn't have to be perfect because he's going to be fluffy. Nope. No multiply because it doesn't look good. Put it right there. A bit of gray. Don't know that this is the best duckling you'll ever see, but certainly it's a duckling. Grab this. Kind of has this color. Then little beaky. He's got kind of this. Hold on. Studio's like, I'm saving your work. Okay. I think that's good. Spray. Then, let's see, this work maybe. He's got this crazy tongue. Then we have this black right here. Maybe it might even be a little bit bigger. I don't know why he cracks me up, but he cracks me up. Hello. I think she's looking cute. The duckling looks crazy. Let's see what I can do about that. What's this? Let's see. What will this do? No. I feel almost like we need for tear this down further. What a cutie. Okay, need some gray. Some more yellow. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Let's go like this. Hello. It kind of looks like a little penguin, if I'm being honest. What a cutie. Let's go like this. Let's get this. Oh, I think he's cute. I think he's cute. A little bit fuzzier than I would have liked necessarily. He needs a little more shading. This one. And not this one. This one. Like this. Around his face. And here. And a little bit there. Oop. Not there. And maybe a little bit on this side of his body. That might almost feel like... yeah, that goes well enough. Oh, he's cute. He's real cute. He's a little fluffier than he should be, but I think it looks cute. He does need some. Where are his feet is a question. Right there. What the heck? Why? Hold on. Oh, it was probably... It was on the layer with the beak. And I just didn't feel like paying attention to it at the time. So I didn't. And then we also need this for like right here. And there. Okay. I honestly think that this might be it for the day, just because I'm tired and hungry. I am hungry, and it has been about 2 hours. I'm gonna have to change my stream schedule to be 5 to 7 or 5:30 to 7:30 or something like that, because it seems like 6:30 is not the right time for me. But I can pretty reliably be here from 5 until 7:30. Let me close this so that I can look at this more fully. Or I can change it so that everything looks a little bit better. But I think she's looking real cute. The finished version will be out on my Instagram on Monday. I'm going to finish rendering this later today and tomorrow. And then the finished version will be out on Monday. I might change her shirt color because it just kind of, I think, let me just see it. Let's go up here, actually, and see it in black and white just so that we can kind of see. If you're wondering, I work in Clip Studio Paint, and to see it in black and white, I just opened the correction layer that says hue, saturation, luminosity, and then I put the saturation down to -100. That's how I see it in black and white. Her hair really sticks out. I think that's really nice. There's a lot of texture on the pants in the background. Shirt definitely needs some work. Face might need some work depending on the shirt. But the little Goose looks real cute. Looking real cute. So I didn't watch my whole VOD through yesterday because the music was too loud. Hopefully it wasn't too loud today. But what I did was I waited 10 seconds after I ended so that it didn't cut me off, because my first VOD cut me off, but I also had encoding lag. So, let me just close this. See her in color again. If you have any pointers or anything else, or you want to rewatch this VOD, it'll be available on both Twitch and YouTube. I just have to get it up on YouTube. It'll be up in a couple of days. And you can talk to me on Instagram or Twitter or anything like that. I'm always open to talk. As you can see by me talking for the past hour to myself. And I hope you like what I've done so far. I'll show the finished one at the beginning of my next stream, which is on Monday. And it will also be up on Instagram on Monday. So that's gonna be fun. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend, or if you're watching this in the future, I hope you have a lovely day. And I'm just gonna be quiet for a few minutes, well, not a few minutes, a few seconds. And then I'm gonna end the stream because that's what I'm gonna do. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have anything to say, just, you know, call me out on Twitter or Instagram, because I want to make this a very open community where people feel able to talk and stuff like that. So if you ever want to just hop into chat, absolutely do so. And wish me luck at the craft fair.